Good day, everyone. This is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it is Saturday, the 18th of September, 2021, and it's the weekly technical analysis for spot gold and dollar yen for the fourth week of September. Let's begin with spot gold, where you can see a long bearish candle on Thursday, which hit the 1750 level and below that slightly. And that was basically triggered from the better than expected US retail sales figures. And also because it was unable to break out higher above the daily 200 EMA here and this 78.6 retracement. That was after a poor US CPI figure on Tuesday, where dollar and most of the other major currencies took advantage, but was not able to break through and fell back below the daily 200 and the daily 55 EMA. And then avalanche through the support zone here at the 35th. Let me just update this now, and I think we can just flip this over and move this to this swing high, which is basically about the same. And the swing low here, so we can see the retracement back lower below the 50 fib and broke through the 62 fib and targeting the 78.6 fib at 1742 plus change. So it almost reached that level, but just fell short of that. Pulled back up slightly on Friday. Was unable to break through this previous support. Now looks like it's going to be resistance at the 62 fib at just slightly above 1762. So this week we'll see after closing as a doji on Friday, we'll see some pullback, and we'll see how high it can pull back to. If it could even try to pull back to the 50 fib, but it's quite a significant move. And then we'll see if it falls through the support at the 78.6 and then target the next round figure at 1725, and just above this swing low area. I did not fib from this low because of this long spike here, and that will increase the range between the fibs. This has a better alignment, and you'll see at this point here, this 50 fib is a major confluence here, along with the monthly pivot, and as well as the longer term fib in blue. It is actually the 21 fib retracement area. If I can just move this fib here, and you can see that move here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is confluence with the 62 fib here, right at the on the shorter term fib. That's where the 21 fib retracement is. The 50 fib on the shorter term is the one that has confluence with the monthly pivot. All right, sorry about that. Okay, let's Go back to this daily time frame, and now let's see if this support will hold as resistance. It may still spike through early next week, depending how much this pullback is going to be. But copy of this zone here at the 50 fib and the monthly pivot is going to be a key resistance. Let's leave it as is. This color that's should not break through that level at the 50 fib. And once it falls, this will be likely the next target zone at 1725 along with this swing low. So let's mark this level here as the next key support, 1700, or rather, let's move this one up here first. At this swing low at 1774. Okay. So the 21 fib retracement for the longer term time frame is right here, alignment with the 62 fib. That's the one in blue. And it's not too far from the next critical support area on the longer term time frame. And along with this 138 fib extension, if it goes through this support level, this swing low, and that's a major confluence area. That's at 1673 to 1676, so around 1675 area. But that's later on. These support zones have to hold first. So that's critical. And it has not fallen. It's not fallen below the 1700 since that spike through. For the NFP data earlier in the month. Oh, sorry, in August. There was a surprise figure for the NFP, almost 1 million jobs added. So there was that spike through. Okay, and in particular, this week is going to be critical for the US dollar with the Federal Reserve having a meeting and will decide on tapering timeline. It's already more or less determined towards the end of the year, November or December. It looks highly likely with all these better than expected figures for the US economy. There is some minor news as well on Thursday with flash manufacturing services PMIs, but key one is Wednesday's meeting and announcement. And let's also take a look at the US dollar index. DXY. And you can see that was the breakout from Thursday through this previous resistance, and then turns support and then resistance again. And now has broke through this key swing high at the 93.17. Right, I've already moved this swing high from here previously. Okay, it's trying to target and test this swing high again. We'll see if this resistance holds, or if it does break through, it's going to be a critical break. If it does not, then it's could be retracing back lower again, likely towards the daily 55 EMA. So I should identify this as a critical resistance up here. And there is a support from here. Not sure whether it's going to be a slightly bullish channel, but yet to be formed. So it's only on the lower trend line for now. We'll see how this develops over the next couple of weeks. Okay, so a key week for the US dollar again. We have the Federal Reserve meeting. Okay, let's move back. Now let's take a look at the dollar yen. And after consolidating for a few weeks already, the dollar yen has started to fall lower after the poor US CPI figures, but then rebounded on Thursday's retail sales figures and followed through on Friday, but it still has to break through this resistance zone just above the 110. This is 50 fib is still support, and this was the major support zone that it almost hit. So this coming week, we'll see if it's going to be a breakthrough and with support at the monthly pivot here. Let me just update. Let's update this. Weekly pivot was right here. Weekly pivot still at the 109.84 level. And not sure whether there is a slightly bullish channel forming here. It's possible. We remove this trend line here. Okay, I think we can also remove this trend line. So this upper trend line of a potential channel. If it does break through, then it needs to test the 21 fib before trying to reach the 111. It's going to be a critical resistance there. Okay, this week as well, there is Bank of Japan's policy decisions. That's on Wednesday as well, before the Federal Reserve. But not sure whether there's going to be any impact this time. But the critical one will still be from the Federal Reserve. And the Japanese yen will be sensitive to those announcements. Okay, so let's see if dollar has an opportunity to break out higher here and test the 21 fib again. And the support has to hold. All right, so do check out my other videos on the other major pairs and have a safe week and a good trading week. And cheers for now.